Alright, not sure what happened with that initially, but hey, we'll get this. Alright, so a couple of things we gotta get started here. First off, we need to get our basically voice setup set here. I guess that shouldn't matter. And then put our speaker on, our mic to help out. Then we'll need to make an adjustment here. All right, so now I think we're in better shape. It's always kind of a challenge getting the setup just right. And of course, the other thing that we need to open up here, because I want to see what's going on. But with this particular setup, makes it a bit more difficult. We need get over here, pull up YouTube, and move that out of my way. All right, so now, yeah, that was not what I wanted. Picture of me. Okay. Let's zoom in a little bit. Not a lot. Okay. All right, so now do this here, and we'll open up the last stack of the Ixalan. Share that, you guys. And then, before I do that, though, I need to do two other things, but we're going to just skip. One of them I'm going to take care of right now. So, got basically the. I actually won from the basically Patreon drawing, though, over on MTG Attitude, though. And that arrived here today, or actually the other day, now that I think about it. And so, got a card here and a couple of packs, though. Nuke Penna and Crimson Val. A shout out to MTG Attitude. And basically, the card that we've got here is Balor from Commander Legends Baldur's Gate. Mythic, though, nice card. It will definitely stay used or stay around. Set that off to the side. And yeah, we'll save these packs for another day. I will basically we'll do something with those. I may use those for basically a quick pack opening video at some point. Where did... Oh, there it is. Okay. those away for the moment. Off the side. Also want to just make a quick mention. I will be getting some stuff mailed out here this weekend. Had to wait for old payday to be able to actually do that though. Oh, I forgot. 1, 2, 3, and so yeah, okay. That's right. Draft's 36. All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead. This is the left stack of the box though. We did pretty well on the right and the center, so we're gonna be looking see if we can wrap up the left side of this box. And basically grab a quick tool here, namely a kind of a price guide, looking for our hits. So I know that we'd hit the basically Pitiless Plunder. I think we hit 2 of those. We've hit the Polyraptor, which is the second most valuable card. So we are doing well, hoping that the strength is still in the left side here. Fanatical Firebrand, a sun-crusted Pterodon. I'm not going to spend a lot of time basically on the common cards at this point though. And let's try actually doing this here. We're gonna say hi to Titanium Man, and I want to zoom in just a little bit more for the cards here. So one thing when we're basically needing a lot of room to basically be able to view the cards, I don't expect to be needing as much room here for this last stack, but you never know. Yeah. Busy day though at work today. But then again, that's because they've changed how we're helping though. Blazing Hope. Exile target creature with power greater than or equal to your life total. Ooh, that could be a slightly played card. But that's definitely could be a good card there. Mausoleum Harpy. Aquatic Incursion. And got a rare here. Dire Fleet. Daredevil. And an island. And then a token. All right. Get into our second pack here. So I was sitting here debating whether what I wanted to do, and I was like, I really do want to go ahead and jump into this last stack of Ixalan here to see what we might be able to uncover before moving forward to a different challenge. Forsaken Sanctuary. Hornswoggler. Counter target spell. Counter target creature spell. You create a colorless treasure artifact token with the ability to tap, sacrifice this artifact, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. That could be useful. Right, for a 2-drop or 3-drop though. Crusted. Heart color. Not quite as Silent Gravestone. I still think the Blazing Hope is actually a better card. Silent Gravestone. Cards in graveyards cannot be targets of spells or abilities. Okay, so wow. Exile Silent Gravestone and all cards from all graveyards. Draw a card. 4 in sacrificing. So that could be quite a good card in the basically in a later part of the match, though, because then at that point, though, you basically locked down the graveyards. So hey, so I was just thinking about something though. So this card, if you're up against basically a black or reanimate deck, though, retrieve from graveyard stuff like that, Silent Gravestone would be one way to lock down the graveyard. At least, I mean, at that point. Now, of course, obviously, that would make you and or the artifact a big target, though, because if somebody needs to act, I mean, basically, their deck is built on being able to retrieve and reuse things from the graveyard. Well, now you've made that a much more difficult process here. Okay, so we got Fanatical Firebrand again, but that's a Goblin Pirate. And then we got a Swaggering Corsair or a Human Pirate. Now you just need a Monkey Pirate. Recover. I just love sharing my knowledge in old school Magic, though. It's all about the community, though. Squire's Devotion. I'll be showing off a deck here probably some point, though, that I built around Omnath. I actually happened to run across not only from Omnath locus of all from um, the latest set, though, March of the Machines, but I also happen to run across another Omnath that I have as well, though. So Reckless Rage, Sadistic Sky Marcher, Deadeye Brawler. Ooh, it's a foil rare. Tylonian Summoner, Shaman, Human, rare, foil. Oh, and then another rare. Adana's Climb. Another token. Alright, well, I am going to grab a quick perfect bit here for the foil, though. Rare one here because this is an older set, though. I mean, it's not 7th edition foils by no means, but I would say that there might be a little bit of a premium, though. Now it's not, Polyraptor or the Immortal Sun foil, but still worth going ahead and stopping to at least get a sleeve, though. Dinosaurs. Aggressive Urge. Will be interesting to see what basically we get with the next Ixalan set. I do expect the Commander Legends is going to have obviously a number of reprints, though, and special treatments. I'd like to see even some of the older ones. Yeah, 2 rares. Well, yeah, I mean, these are draft packs, too. So, you know, getting 2 rares in a pack, though, not something that you'd find um, that often in draft packs, let alone, yeah, older packs, though. And another rare here. Okay. Yeah, how easy we forget. So I got the non-foil version to go with the foil version. That is kind of funny, though. Yeah, I kind of figured that you meant how, not oh, not like the basically farming or yard implement, though. But I do have to admit that's kind of funny, though, that basically to pull. But still, it's a nice one. Divine Verdict. Voracious Vampire. Yeah, plummets like number of cards or number of decks that I've seen. Not decks, but sets. So great way to destroy target creature with flying. So I mean, recovery, recovery. Good card. Sworn Guardian. Colossal Dreadmaw. Riverwise Augur. Legion Lieutenant. Vampire Knights. Arterial Flow. Each opponent discards opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. That would be a very nice card for a vampire deck for sure. And we got Silverclad Ferocidons for rare there. That is a 8/5 or a 7-drop. Engage or enrage. Engage. Enrage. Whenever Silverclad Ferocidon is dealt damage, each opponent sacrifices a permanent. Control them? No. I grid them in armor and let them loose. And basically another merfolk token. So that's a silverclad Ferociodon. Yeah, okay. So about a $5 rare, give or take. I'm curious on that other rare now that I'm over here looking though. So okay. Probably going to be easier than to sort alphabetically as opposed to value. So we can look in our T's and find our Teutonon's summary. Yeah. Prices on the cards out of the mom packs definitely have. Okay, so the non-foil version of that card is about 80 cents though. Question then is what kind of. Okay, so there is a premium though for on the foil side. So okay, so about a $2.20 though, depending on where you're getting it from though. So uh, yeah, there definitely is a premium though for that being a foil version. So I am curious in what if the Immortal Sun was okay. Yeah, okay, so foil version of that though, it, basically looking anywhere between 35 and $40 though, as opposed to the $25 price tag on the non-foil version. Oh yeah, I'm not complaining though. I mean, I've this given the basically being even the rivals of Ixalan, and now I did before I purchased the box though. I basically did some top hit is the Immortal Sun in foil. Looks like though running about $40. Because wow, that's interesting. So Polyraptor has been spiking on the non-foil version. It's at about 20 plus dollars, $23, depending on basically what you're getting. Uh, Whereas the foil version is only at 30. So that foil uh, premium on Polyraptor is not that big of a multiplier at the moment. But the Immortal Sun is, so you're talking, 25 versus $40 for the Immortal Sun in foil. As I was saying, the when I was deciding whether to go with Ixalan or Rivals of Ixalan first, though, I bid I looked at the basically the price on the box though versus what I could find though. Yeah, and basically decided that the basically the Rivals had a better spread of cards though in for the pricing, and then with basically uh, what we've pulled out of this box, though, I mean, the Polyraptor, a couple of those Pitiless Plunderers, though, which is a basically $10 uncommon card, though. I am not complaining about this box. It has definitely been a good box, though. And those were from the basically right and center stacks, and now we're hitting the left one, so we're seeing if that left side is actually the strong side. Cosmic Seeds, welcome. Expert of Cosmic Orzaka. Ooh. We hit Agnoth, the flame chained for a mythic. I think, well, so I will say, like, I know with the Polyraptor, its price is basically has been climbing. Um, and it's the non-foil version is actually more than the well, it's basically it's the foil's not keeping up though. That's basically it though. Um, so I think that okay, I would say that there's definitely going to be some cards that are going to definitely see a price increase though, as basically either copies are limited or basically the demand starts picking up for certain cards and or matches with the current sets. It also, of course, is then going to kind of depend on what um, cards they decide to, reprint in the new Ixalan set as well. But I'd like to think that they'll do basically that instead of just reprinting the set, which would be, like, I mean, that would be the easy way out. I think that basically it would make a lot more sense for them to, I mean, do new treatments, new artworks, new cards, new names, instead of just basically grabbing the original and just slapping the new name on it. Hey, we hit the jackpot. We hit the jackpot. Evolving Wilds. I can retire on that card, right? Highland Lake. Always, you can never have enough decent or good lands to basically work in a deck, though, and especially even uh, dual lands like this, though, where basically, yeah, they entered battlefield tapped, though, but you have the opportunity to basically catch it and though shake the foundation. Sorcery. Everdawn Champion. Tender Shoot. Tender Shot Dryad. Swamp. And a treasure token. So, Cosmic Seed, you weren't here though, but I pulled two rares out of the same pack though. It was Tenali Summoner, which was a rare foil, and then this one here, Hadana's Climb, which was also the actual regular rare out of that pack though, which uh, really didn't dawn on me just how kind of unique and special that was until Titanium Man noted, "Hey, you realize that you got 2 rares out of a draft pack, though, that is of an older set, though, there. We get so used to seeing, you know, rares um, coming in basically threes, though, or mythics, that you forget how rare they were back in the day. And even with the modern draft packs, though, you still don't, there's still quite a good chance that you'll find uh, a few more rares, though, in the draft packs than you would back in the day. All right. Curious Obsession. I think, was that? Yep, it was. One of the other uncommons. Not quite as good as the Plunderer, but still a $2.50 card, though. I remember that from the previous openings. Oh, that also reminds me that okay. Golden Guardian. It's our rare card. Also reminds me that I saw something here. The Legion Lieutenant, though, is actually a pretty good card as well, though, from the set. You didn't see anything flying there. Yeah. Well, I'm thinking that with basically the new Ixalan, um, I wouldn't be surprised to see both some of the cards in the older Ixalan sets pick up, though, um, in value, but also it wouldn't surprise me to see some of the Ikoria cards pick up in move as well, though, for the dinos. Now I've got basically a sealed uh, basically box of that Explorers of Ixalan sitting on my shelf right now. That I think I'm going to leave sealed, though, at this point, because been looking at it, though, and it looks like that those are basically that the cards in there only were printed in that set, though. Impulse. Yeah, I mean, if you look back at a bunch of this previous sets, I know that you'll find a number of cards that basically were um, quite powerful back in the day, and even with the newer cards, though, sometimes you pair them up, though, and all of a sudden you have an improvement or basically a nice pairing. Got a Mastermind's Acquisition, and then a land and a token, vampire token. Okay, we're down to our final 3 packs, and we've only gotten one mythic. So, okay, well, but then again, this box, I mean, uh, again, would be nice to see another mythic, though, at this point. Um, Yeah. We are flooded now with them. Or basically, I guess if they really wanted, they could reprint this one. Basically, in the, I don't think it's not a, Agnaroth is not a very, uh, okay. Nope, wrong one. So, Agnaroth Minotaur Pirate. Oh, okay. Well, no, I take that back. So this card is actually right now about a $4.50 card. I did not see basically that because it was down on the list though. I'm looking at the top cards here, but I guess Agnaroth. So there's two Agnaroths in this set. One of them is a basically is this one here. The other one is a pirate version of him. Minotaur Pirate, though, which also a mythic. Then it's about a $2.50 card, though. The foil version is basically not much more expensive either, though. Blood of Recollection. Return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. Exile Flood of Recollection. Okay. It's a neat card. I mean, there are other ones like it. Jungle Creeper. All right. Flood of Recollection or Jungle Creeper. I feel like I should send the blue uncommon. Yeah, Flood of Recollection. I feel like we should send this to Lance. Jungle Creeper. I think I'm gonna send that to Lance. I got his stuff over there, so I think I'm gonna send that to him. Dire Fleet Neckbreaker. Work pilot. You know, he could have gone in Streets of New Capenna. He'd fit right in with the Beamtown Bullies. Okay, well, it looks like we are going to get another mythic here. Okay. uh, this box was sealed though, and in a basically basically uh, basically it was not only sealed, but it was in a hard container though when I got it though. That is crazy though. That basically is the Immortal Sun though, which is also basically the top hit. We have hit both the top 1 and 2 out of this box. Yeah. So I mean, I am floored by that. I mean, and then oh wait, where did Tendril Shot Dryad is the basically fifth. That's a $12 hit. So we have hit basically the only one that I haven't seen that I guess I was hoping for, but I'm not going to complain at this point though. It would have been nice, and I got 2 packs left. Would have been nice to see Alondra the Dusk Rose, but hitting 1, 2, and 3 and 4. So we've hit basically a number of the top hits though. I just picked up 2 of the Baldur's Gate um, pre-release kits though for a pretty 2 of them for about $15 a piece. Actually, even less than 15. About about 15 though. So I $15 though. Not gonna complain. Um, I picked up. I took advantage of Moonshot's basically reduction on the pre-release kits where they dropped the prices on Mom though for like 19 though. So each uh, not a bad price either though. I can sit on them. I also got picked up a bargain and got 4 Midnight Hunt, which of course the big thing on Midnight Hunt is of course the meat hook. All right, down to our final 2 packs here for the Rivals of Ixalan. I am surprised, stoked. Wasn't expecting another crazy hit like that though. It'd be nice to hit another foil, certainly. This is the left side, so this basically, how the saying goes about the left side being the strong side. Well, definitely is not let down, that's for sure, though, in this box. Cherished Hatchling. Splendid Griffin. I think I saw that one earlier, too, so. Baffling End. We got a rare here. Slaughter the Strong. Each player chooses any number of creatures he or she controls with a total power 4 or less, then sacrifices all other creatures he or she controls. Plains and a vampire token. So, okay, down to the final pack. Well, all I can say is that for basically getting 1 box of Rivals of Ixalan, and I am very pleased though. I probably will not make another dive back into basically Rivals of Ixalan at this point. My next stop will be to go into the Ixalan itself, though. Mutiny. Cleansing Ray. Choose 1. Destroy target vampire. Destroy target enchantment. Yeah. Somehow that would be a problem though, because I really can think of a two cards that I would basically be making use of on that one. Get rid of the Immortal Sun or get rid of the Silent Gravestone, which basically locks your graveyard as long as it's in play. Stone Quarry. Good to see you there. Ravenous. Yeah, I'm not going to pronounce that. Chaprakaba. And we got our Brontodon. And what are we going to finish out with? Another rare. Ooh. Tesmic Primal Death. Elder Dinosaur. Death Touch. And then land and a Golem token. I don't want to put the land there. I want to have a look at this dino. Oh yeah. I mean, so let's see. Reveal Tetsumok Primal Death from your hand. Put a prey counter on target creature. Activate this ability only during your turn. When Tetsumok enters the battlefield, destroy each creature your opponent controls with a prey counter on it. Sweet. So, so basically, you've got enough basically black. You could basically, yeah, that could be something really. Basically, with a cup with enough basically opportunities to generate basically mana, even if it means taking basically uh, damage or basically life counter loss, though, to be able to generate enough as much mana, you could easily wipe your the board though on your opponent's side when you by bringing when you bring in this creature, this elder dinosaur, though, bringing it in, though. That is a box of Rivals of Ixalan, though. I don't have no idea what that basically where that stacks, though, in the basically column, though. But the only, I mean, yeah, it's a 6-drop, though, but still, uh, it to me, though, is a one big beast, though. So that being said, just taking a quick scroll down here to see where this monster sits, though. Ah, okay, yeah, yeah. Guess what? Basically, it's only about uh, 65 cents, though. So, but you know what? I like it. Um, I think it was a great finish, though. With the box, though, I mean, hitting the Immortal Sun, though. Then we've got basically Iron Earth. We've got basically we hit a hitting a foil, anything in particular, a rare or mythic, probably in these older boxes like Rivals of Ixalan or older, though, it's probably something that is uh, not very common, though. Uh, and then hitting, this other rares here, though, that Tender Shot Dryad, though. And this is, of course, I mean, this is just part of it, though. We did some of the other ones earlier, though. And just in case somebody shows up. Let's move that up there so basically maybe you guys, everyone can see. Oh yeah, I mean, so I want to say, and I'd have to go back and look though. I probably paid uh, because I haggled a little bit on the price, and I want to say I ended up paying around 140 for the box though, which right now if you go out to basically uh, TCG player and you pull up basically booster box listing though, and then find rivals of Ixalan. So right now, so 153. Well, no, that's Ixalan. That's not rivals. See here, over here. Okay. Yeah, so the price on the box of Rivals of Ixalan has come down a bit. It was when I bought it though, it was actually closer to 150 though. Um, now you can get a box for 140 though, which of course is basically about what you would pay for something like a box of Commander Legends now. Um, then of course you can go into some of the other older boxes though as well. But I bought it because it wasn't something that I had opened though, and so I was basically buying it though for the sheer joy of it though, uh, and the fact that it's this one that I haven't opened. So I mean that's one of the things that you'll see is that when I do have the chance though to open some older stuff though. See you later, Cosmic Seed. I'm actually going to be wrapping it up here myself though, because it is basically getting on the late side though. But I wanted to go ahead and really open this up though, as I was just noting and saying though, is that you know having the chance to open something to basically to open something up that is um, you know an older type set though, basically. No, you know, if you were basically trying to become rich, though, you obviously haven't paid attention to anything that many content creators have said, though. Let alone ones like you know Alpha Investment Rudy over there, because one of the things he does point out though is you know it, you got to be willing if you're going to buy and sit on sealed product though. You're going to have to be willing to sit on it for basically a long time. You're going to have to at least be willing to sit on some of it for 5 years though, and even then, you're still not guaranteed that that's going to return though. Now, if you want to sit on something that you have at least basically a chance that in you know 5 years that you may not either make your money back though, but potentially make more money back than going with some old school reserve list things like dual lands. So or some of the other cards though. Um, that's that's different. But at that point, you're basically then you're um, buying into it though. And of course, nowadays the way that some of the stuff is printed though, yeah. I mean, you look at the price of the boxes of March of the Machines though. I mean, even basically the Commander Legends Baldur's Gate, uh, despite its reception though, is still out there. Now, I will say on the one of the things I've seen that's happened though with some of the some cards though from some of those sets where we basically have passed them by though, and or basically that they're not getting open or they weren't well received and open to begin with though. You are seeing some of the cards get basically the prices creep up though because of the lack of the cards being out there, and that pushes the price up. So, oh, guys, I'm going to call it an evening. I appreciate everyone who stopped by, who's watched though, who will watch later, uh, and have a great evening. We'll do this again next Sunday though, but no more Rivals of Ixalan. We will have to find something else. It may be going back to uh, basically looking at some really old cards and putting those into my uh, basically um, sets. So have a great evening, guys. Thanks for watching. Go get something to eat, whatever you're going to do. We'll see you in the next video.